Hello tribe, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what energies we have for the next week and a half, what we can expect. Today we're choosing from the Animal Tarot. Oh my god, I almost forgot what it's called. It's a really old deck and it's been to many places and it is funny and I love it. So let's see. Pile number 1 as usual on your left, 2 middle, 3 on your right. I will see you in timestamps. Hey group number 1, let's see what's your main message, main energy. You've got the Hermit. Take time for contemplation, to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. Let's see how this ties into tarot. And I'm gonna be using the gold foil tarot for you. Let me just get it out of the box. How will this Hermit card show up for you in your life next week and a half? Very determined to speak about your beliefs or your view on life. This doesn't feel like you are going into a hermit mode. What this feels like is you already were in the hermit mode, and what you have picked up, what you gathered from that time, any insight, self-reflection, light bulb moments for some of you, maybe spiritual enlightenment. You want to talk about that next week and a half. There may be one particular situation with a friend, lover, co-worker, where you are sharing that information. For others of you, I'm seeing you wanting to share that with people online. You may be talking on your social media, sharing a post, making a video, a reel, a YouTube short. However this shows up, it shows up in I'm also hearing in a way of music. Someone may be creating music or a specific tone, maybe meditation, maybe self-hypnosis. It's all about the sound next week and a half, how you talk, how you portray your thoughts, how you're being heard, and it feels like it's making you happy. Overall, your strength next week and a half is in your throat, okay? But first, it comes from like a soulful reflection from within, and then you share it, then you talk about your experiences. So you may be talking to people who are just going through their first spiritual enlightenment, or however you want to call it. They are connecting to their soul, they are connecting to the universe, to Gaia, the earth, right? And maybe they're pretty new to that, and since you've gathered quite a lot of experience by now, you may want to shed some light on some topics that maybe they don't know as much about. This is for one or two of you here, not many. You will want to sort out a relationship with a mother figure, or a mother figure will require quite a lot of your attention, and it may make you a little bit anxious or a little bit stressed. I feel like you will overcome that. Let's see, what is your advice? Yeah, even if you say, oh, she's annoying, or this situation annoys me, she always does that, and there's something triggering there in particular, your cards are advising you to approach it from love as much as you can, to see this other person's perspective. Of course, we're not talking about someone who's toxic here. I'm not seeing that, or manipulative. I'm just seeing a relationship with a parent, particularly one thing that they do that is really kind of like either stressing you out or making you anxious, and you've been telling this person about that, but maybe they haven't reprogrammed themselves. Maybe they are old now. Maybe they just like stuck in their ways, and your cards are saying, instead of stressing about this, try and let go as much as you can, not to judge this person by what they say or how they react to certain situations. It's gonna be easier on your emotional state as well as theirs. Now, if this is not the mother, this could be any female in your life, really. Okay, relationship. What about that? Let's clarify. What about the devil? Oh, someone is cutting off chains to the past here. Or someone is becoming in some way independent of other people's emotions, their decisions, but in a healthy way. Someone was too dependable on one particular partnership, don't know, romantic, platonic, business, and they're finding their own way now. I'm also seeing someone celebrating either a pregnancy announcement. I'm seeing people celebrating someone's engagement. I'm seeing people celebrating someone's wedding. Overall, I'm seeing people cheering when it comes to a specific contract. Now, for some of you, it could be an actual work contract. Someone signed a contract, they're in this new job, in this new career path, and friends, family get together and they all want to cheer for you. Let's see what else is here. It feels like you are getting a message from someone that you are really close to. And to be honest, it feels like this person is still in your energy field, so maybe you're still with them. They are around you. See, whoever this person is, they held you tight, or they hold you tight. This could be also a colleague in the workplace. Why this person is coming through here in your reading? It's almost as if they can't wait to tell you something. They can't wait to share those news. They can't wait to let you know that there is some sort of progress happening. Finally, I'm hearing. Finally, it's happening. Yeah, because in the past something went wrong, or there was a hiccup that happened, stone in the shoe, and now this person can go forward. For some of you, if you had any issues in your partnership, any arguments, stuff like that, next week is going to be much lighter. Okay? Feels like people are literally burying their swords and deciding to have more patience with one another. Anything that we need to know career-wise? Anything that we need to know career-wise? Feels like career-wise, some of you are really confused here. Maybe because things are not moving as fast as you want them to. Maybe because there was a situation where you really had to fight and stand your ground, and you are still a little bit fired up. Maybe someone is getting way too much work for their position. They're taking over other people's jobs, responsibilities here. And someone is overall maybe burned out here. They are pretty confused, they are tired, they are burned out, and they can't wait for this new offer to come through, or for this season to end in their workplace. What is the best advice for you? What is the best advice for you here? Okay, as long as you have a good team, people who are able to help you out, you are helping them out. Strong team is a key here. If you don't have a strong team willing to work with you here, I feel like sooner or later this journey in that career path or in that job, particular place, is going to end, because a person cannot sustain this long term. It is too much on their shoulders. It's too stressful. It's too tiring. First, it's mental exhaustion and emotional, both of them together, and then it shows on the physical, right? There could be some issues there. So it's really important to have a reliable team, or to ask for help when you have to. Pile number 1, wanted to say 2. Maybe you're going to check out 2, I'm not sure. Or you came from pile number 2. It is important to know where you stand with your responsibilities, pile number 1, okay? Otherwise, you may be kind of dragging your feet through your work week. Yeah, you're strong enough, we know this, that you can handle all of this, but you really have to do this to your own downfall? And I'm talking about the body, okay? You cannot buy health here. Take care of your health better. Find a better work-life balance here. Next week, we're going to have that. Your card's really pushing you to do that. You will be able to move forward with more focus, more energy. You will be much more level-headed, and therefore decisions you will be making will be different. Work smart, not hard, pile number one. And you like a workhorse sometimes, and it's because you allow yourself to be treated this way, or you go, okay, I'm gonna do this, yeah, I'm capable, and everyone knows that you're capable, and then there are more responsibilities and more, and it's piling up, and then one day you explode. Okay, so make sure you don't do that, and don't be just a yes person saying yes to everything. Make sure that you have, okay, I have deadlines, I cannot take this on now, I can take this on maybe tomorrow. Also, look at your contract, what you signed up for. Is all the tasks that you are completing, do they all belong in your contract? Is it part of your actual contract? Anything else about this? I'm seeing someone's boss trying to be fair the moment this message is being voiced. Okay, so if the scales are tipping in your workplace, you're working much more than what you're getting paid for, speak up. Speak up. But don't speak from anger. Speak assertively, calmly. That will be appreciated. Yeah. Then you're stepping into balance right here. This is a messenger, right? Saying something to a boss or to a leader, supervisor, that you need to really review something here. Make sure that the scales are equal with the Justice card. I'm talking from my heart. I'm spreading the message, and that's going to help me step into balance again. Because some of you have been juggling way too much here for some time, and it's time to end this cycle. Okay, it was way too much. You're almost ready to step into this new season of your life where you are a little bit freer. I'm getting free time. With that free time, you can do quite a lot here. You can change your routine. You can take on a new maybe hobby of some sort, or you may want to go on adventure. You may want to explore, right? So make sure you're using your time in a smart way. Next week we're gonna have pile number one. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and there is still promo going until the end of this month. $15 off of any of my service on my website. If you want to use it, type January in the coupon section. You will see it just, I think, above the billing information. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. Let's see what we have here for you. 9 of Winter. Okay, I'm gonna be using, let me see which deck is calling me. Super Lunaris deck for you. Just to let you know, I still have my promotion going until the 31st of January. $15 off of any of my services on my website. If you want to use this opportunity, go to my website, and upon the checkout, type January in the coupon section, which is just above the billing information. Okay, let's see. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Winter, which is 9 of Swords. Worry. Who is the warrior here? Oh yes, stuck in own mind. Yeah, listen, I'm gonna kick your ass, pile number 2 here. Stop suffocating yourself with thoughts that are fear-driven. Stop feeding into that fear. It is not gonna help you out. It is just going to fuck up with your progress. Okay, it's just gonna keep you stuck for longer than you actually have to be stuck here. Stop worrying. It's okay. As if I want to, first of all, give you a slap on the butt, then hug you, and then tell you it's fine. If you are not stressed out now, maybe something will happen next week. Maybe you're not gonna get enough attention, recognition, I don't know, money, whatever the case. But someone is taking it so deeply that it is hurting themselves. The situation itself is not as bad as someone makes it to be. Stop torturing yourself here, okay? In general, I feel like you tend to do that. Does anyone want to go to New York or lives in New York or used to live in New York here? I don't know why I have to mention this, but it came through. You may be very drawn there. You may be wondering, especially if you've never been, what it would be like if you were there. Maybe there is a particular place in that city that you want to go to, or you are connected to someone who is from New York. Some of you may have a lot of history there. Let's see what is up here with you. Why the Ten of Wands? The Lovers. One more. Page of Wands. Okay, let's see. Okay, next week it's decisions time. A lot of you will be drawn taking holiday, and I really feel like it would be good for you. Either if you can't take days of holiday, don't know how many you can, 3, 4, 10, 14, I would say at least if you can take half a day, because someone really needs to come back to themselves here, and someone's soul is asking them to take a break. It's a really good time next week to plan holidays. Sit down with a friend, with a lover, pour yourself a glass of wine or tea, and make it a really nice ritual where you're like, okay, I'm gonna search for this, you're gonna search for that, let's see what we land. It feels like it's almost someone wants to be a little bit spontaneous when it comes to time off, and I really feel like it would be advantageous. Any trips to nature, I'm also hearing expeditions, those will be good choices for you. Anything that keeps you in the present moment, where you don't sit on your phone, even if it was a really nice winter cabin, you'd have a fire on, and say your friend, your partner is cooking a meal. I'm still seeing someone on the phone and not being able to relax and just be there. It would take someone, because they are so tight, like the muscles are tight. They're not able to let go in the first hour or so, but the more they try to stay away from tech or just to be present, face-to-face communication, right? No TV. The more it helps, the better it is to relax. The easier it is to relax. I was just a bit out of it. So someone here wants to take control of their life when it comes to holidays, time off. Overall, you want to find a better solution here. And I really am glad, because it was a long time coming. How can I have more control of my time? Or how can I be in a better control of my time? What needs to be amended? What needs to be planned? What is my schedule looking like? Especially for my people who are entrepreneurs, who have their own businesses. Really review your schedule next week and a half. Look at it from an eye of an outsider. What could be changed? What you're doing that kind of overwhelms you. What you need to scratch. What you need to implement, okay? It feels like someone is worrying you here a little bit. I'm going to talk to those who have children. It feels like your child may need a lot of attention next week and a half, or they may be a little bit more sensitive. I don't know, they're teething or something like that. And it will require more of your energy. This will require more of your energy. So make sure you charge yourself first before taking care of others. Otherwise, I'm seeing someone a little bit depleted. Yeah, bottom of a deck, look. Ugh. It's gray, okay? We don't want you to be gray. We want you to thrive. How can you thrive next week and a half? What is the best way? How can you thrive? Say no when you gotta say no. It's okay to say no. Be picky. Be picky, okay? Yeah, someone is so used to saying yes all the time, or so used to just accepting what is thrown at them, that they have gotten lost in a maze now. Also, some of you may want to look at some of your habits, okay? Which habits tend to have control over you? How can you release yourself from this? Habits, addictions, all of that jazz, okay? How can you thrive? Stand your ground. Have a strong backbone, stand your ground, know what is right. Know where the truth lies. Make sure that situations are fair, okay? Fairness is the way to go. Also, I'm hearing you don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You tend to maybe over-explain yourself sometimes. A no is a no. Anything else that could help you thrive? No, I feel like the moment you learn how to do that and not to feel, guilty, ashamed about it, because that would also put you in a state of ugh. And that's not helpful. Even if you said no, you gotta stand by it, okay? Instead of eating yourself alive. That's when you kind of break free from some sort of a pattern or karmic situation here, and you find new motivation and drive. You are the one who's holding that stick. You are the one who's going for your dreams and goals here. But first, something has to go. I don't know if this is a habit, an addiction, something that you used to usually do that it doesn't help you progress. Okay? All right. What do we need to know about relationships next week we're gonna have? What do you need to know about relationships? Oh, this is sweet. I love this. I love this. I'm seeing the first thing that I heard was someone is being conquered. Someone is getting quite a lot of attention from one particular individual who is they're showing up as very serious. Someone who maybe is not usually very emotional, but you are able to tell when they are, even though others don't see that. Someone is connecting to a person who usually comes across as a little bit cold, on a very deep level that may surprise you or may surprise this other person if you are the one who tends to be a bit colder here. As if someone can see the person from a different angle. This is the side that I haven't seen from you. I'm glad to meet this part of you. I'm glad that we both connected on this level. It feels like some of you may be a little bit also nostalgic, may want to reach out to people from the past, check in on your old friends, your co-workers, your college friends, and it's all good. It is all good. I do also see a person who has quite a lot of suitors, or a lot of people need their attention, want their attention. If you do have a social media, you're trying to grow it, feels like next week promises more visibility. But I just have a message here regarding this visibility. You know why this is happening? Because someone is relatable. I don't know if you're talking about childhood or you're posting something that's connected to the past and other people can relate to you. There is something very close that hits home. Okay. What else we need to know for the next week and a half? Oh, there could be an unexpected party or get together that you are attending. I'm also seeing someone acting wild. Now, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but I'm seeing someone acting wild. Okay. And this reminds me, these two cards in particular, of people in a gig, and the girl lifts her t-shirt and she doesn't have a bra on. Like, she's in the moment, she's just experiencing it, she's wild. Okay, so not to say that that's exactly what's happening, but someone is going wild. If you have a night out planned or a dinner, or if you're meeting a friend, even if you're just meeting for coffee, I feel like there may be a spontaneous night out somewhere there that is just gonna explode. I'm seeing an explosion. I'm seeing a lot of fun, and it's really fun because something is really spontaneous. So if I were you, when it comes to get-togethers, even if you are with one more person, I would say yes to things that seem fun, okay? Or yes to going for a tea, coffee, muffin, wine, whatever the case. And have fun. I feel like the Ten of Swords is not a bad energy here. This feels like a release. Feels like a release of the pain, release of the mental maybe load, release of emotional load because of this. So I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3, let's see what we got for you. 7 of Summer. Does anyone have more than 2 cats here? Anyone in this pile? Because usually I don't read this card like that. But it just like, I saw a vision of someone and a lot of cats in a house. Almost like collecting the cats. Okay, 7 of Summer is the 7 of Cups. It says it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so. But don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Okay, let's see. The deck that I want for you is the Healing Light Tarot. Let's get it out of the box. How does this tie into your next week's energy? Let's see. The Emperor. Oh, you want to have your shit together here, pile 3. I love this for you. Oh, yes, you want. You really want it. And you got this. You got this. A lot of intense, but good intense energy here, pile 3. Let me tell you. Double the 3. Why the 3 of Swords is here? Because it's out of a picture a little bit. 6. We had a similar message in pile 2 about this. Queen of Swords. 3 of Wands. Listen, okay, let's start with that because I want to get this over and done with. There may be a situation next week we're gonna have where you expect someone to give you something, attention, money, contracts, I don't know, information, but you're waiting way too long for this to happen, and it seems like it's bothering you quite a lot. I'm waiting and nothing is happening. I can't hear from this person. I don't want to be nagging them for attention, time, whatever the case, and it is breaking my heart. It's just like, I don't feel like this is very significant. I just feel like this is one downer for the next week we're gonna have, because the rest is great. You are going to be looking at what you really want, who you really want to be, what kind of leader you want to be of your own life. If you are in a leadership position in your workplace, people see you, they hear you, they respect you. Do not minimize yourself. I'm also seeing someone taking chances. Overall, you are fearless. fearless next week we're gonna have. And I feel like that's what drives you. And I feel like the moment you are courageous, you take a step forward and you see that, oh, it paid off, you're going to be almost like addicted to taking chances. So make sure if there's a decision that is really serious, you approach it a bit more carefully. But it's the week of you just leading your life the way you want it to be led, and no one can tell you shit, okay? Because you just like, I know what I need right now, I know where I'm going, I know what I want, I know what turns me on. That's what I want, that's where I'm going. I have done quite a lot of self-reflection to know myself by now. Maybe your energy is so strong because someone is trying to advise you otherwise, and you go, listen, don't tell me nothing. I've built myself up. I went through all of these challenges. I have gained experience. Now I can take action and I know where I'm going next. Even if I'm going to fail, if I'm going to screw up, I will get up and I'll continue moving. You won't see me weeping on the floor for for longer than a couple of days. Okay, I come back up fast. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Six of Wands. This is indicating success. Overall, quite a successful week. For those who are entrepreneurs or have their own businesses, you're hustling, it is a great week for you because you're getting quite a lot of feedback about your business. And I would say accept valid criticism, or look at the comments, look at what people are saying about a product or service. Look at how you can improve it more. I'm not saying that it's bad, it is great, but see how you can improve it so that you are even greater, because you are capable of doing so much. And I feel like someone here wasn't getting that push or that hope or encouragement from one of their parents, or maybe both of them. And now is your time. Now's your time to start procrastinating and start acting here on what you want to happen. Taking off boxes, I'm saying wish list, I'm saying boxes of the tasks to do. Someone is moving fast through the next week, but it doesn't seem stressful. It feels very well orchestrated here. I'm also seeing someone receiving a bonus, a gift, or some sort of gesture that shows someone how good they are at something. Yeah, look, you have amazing cards here. This could come particularly from a male, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like next week is the time when some of you can change your lives around, really. This feels like a great, lucky week. Use that energy. It's like a portal for you opening up. Either you're going to step through it, step into it, towards it, or you're going to wait for it to disappear and then okay, so don't miss opportunities next week we're gonna have. You can multitask. You're able of doing quite a lot in a short period of time. Next week is your time to thrive, okay? Next week is not a time to be petty. Next week is not a time to gossip. It's to spend your energy and time on shit that doesn't matter, or something that is just really insignificant. Okay, next week is when we are moving forward, even if we don't see the whole picture, even if we're gonna have to climb mountains and have patience. Okay. If you dealt with anyone who was a little bit flaky or who wasn't very trustworthy, and I'm talking about a personal relationship, romantic, platonic here, and if it felt really heavy on you, it feels like next week you may expect this individual leaving your life, this relationship becoming a bit more distant, because it feels like you don't need the distractions that are not lifting you up, or not, at least not keeping you in the same level. Here it feels like someone may want to do something that would take from you, and they have taken from you before. This is your story, then you know this. Okay? And next week, because you are thriving, it feels like this naturally falls off of you. Literally like this 10 of Wands here. You know, the moment this person straightened their back, that cockroach would be off. Okay? You have to straighten your back in order for this to fall away from you. And I feel like you are. You're standing proud here with the Emperor card and the Nine of Pentacles here. Look at this Nine of Pentacles in this deck in particular, how proud this woman is. She's like, look good, smell good. Look at what I have created. There may be a significant symbolism connected to a fountain here for you. I don't know for who this is, but maybe if you're really drawn to looking deeper into this, look up a spiritual meaning or an old meaning of a fountain. I'm sure there's going to be information out there. Okay, someone was carrying someone on the back for way too long, and now it's time for it to go. Okay? It is time for it to go. I'm seeing people wanting to go dancing or move their bodies a little bit more than maybe the past couple of months. Overall, this feels like you have or you're striving to have a really good routine. Routine that charges you up instead of taking from you. For example, the moment someone wakes up, what do they choose? Are they just gonna be present, right? Get up, go to shower or whatever, brew coffee, or they're gonna choose to lay in the bed and scroll for an hour. This would be taking from you, energy taken from you. When you are taking care of yourself in the morning and you have a good start to the morning, you get yourself set for the rest of the day. So how are you choosing to do that? It is important. Next week we're gonna have either you're gonna run on low or you're going to run on a high energy. Okay, I'm also seeing someone being really proud of one family member. Could be a mother, but it doesn't have to be really. Someone is accomplishing something here, and it feels like it's a younger individual in the family. It's almost as if they're able to get out of this state. Maybe there was some sort of blockage in their life, or they were trying to get something completed, passed a test maybe, and it was really hard, but they are done with this. They are done with this. They are free. And it was a challenge for them. Now they can celebrate. Now they can get everyone together and celebrate a little bit more. Okay? Oof, that's what I have. Now, if you want to use the promo that is still going on my channel, on my website, which is $15 off of any of my service, go to my website, choose whatever you need, and type January in the coupon section, which is just above the billing information. And that's it for today. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Until the next time. Bye for now.